Updated 4 hours ago. For as great as Sidney Crosby has been in his 13-year NHL career, and for as great as he'll be before he hangs up his skates a few years down the line, there aren't many Penguins franchise records he'll end up owning. That's because his old landlord has a strong hold on all the prime real estate in the team's record book. And that's what makes the record Crosby is on the verge of breaking a little more special. Heading into Game 4 of a first-round series with the Flyers on Wednesday night, Crosby needs one more point to tie Mario Lemieux's team record of 172 career playoff points. "When you're in that company, it's great," Crosby said after practice Tuesday. "It's not why you play, but when it comes up, it's cool to be involved in that. Being 1 point away, I had no idea. I would take being close with Mario. The day I came into the league, if someone told me I would be close, I'd take it." As expected, Crosby was self-deprecating when describing how he has managed to rack up 61 goals and 110 assists in 151 career playoff games. "We've been fortunate to play a lot of playoff games over the years," Crosby said. "I'm pretty sure he's had his fair share of playoff games, but he's probably got a better points per game by a long shot." Well, yeah, he does. Lemieux's 1.61 points per playoff game figure ranks not only first in team history but also second in the history of the league, to Wayne Gretzky's 1.84, among players to appear in at least 20 postseason games. Crosby's career number of 1.13 is sixth in team history, but it's tops among active NHL players. That fact illustrates the biggest reason Lemieux's place atop most of the columns in the team's record book is safe. From defensive tactics to goaltender skill and equipment, the game has changed dramatically between Lemieux and Crosby's eras, and not to the benefit of scoring. Crosby knows that, of course, but he handled the issue with some political skill Tuesday. While he must dream of the numbers he could have rained down on goalies of the 1980s, he wasn't about to say so. "Different style. A little bit smaller. A lot of different things, but they'll tell you they were a lot more athletic," Crosby said. "I don't want to get in an argument. Different eras. They didn't have the sticks that we have, either. They didn't really need the equipment as much. It's just one of those things that's different in every era. Because of the changes in the game, and because Lemieux was one of the greatest talents of all time, even if Crosby plays at a high level for another decade, he'll have a hard time breaking any of the team's significant career or single-season scoring records in the regular season." Lemieux's lead in all-time goals, 690 to 411, and all-time points, 1,723 minus 1,116, looks too significant to overcome. It's even harder to imagine anyone ever touching the 85 goals and 199 points Lemieux put up in 1988-89. The playoff scoring record, therefore, might end up being the crown jewel in Crosby's statistical record, and the way Lemieux teammate and current radio analyst Phil Bourque sees it, that's nothing to apologize for. "When you look through the Penguins yearbook or any of their record books, you just expect to see Mario at the top of every category," Bourque said. "When you see Sid there or Yevgeny Malkin there or any other player, you do a double take. You just know Mario's numbers, you felt like they were untouchable. The other side is, I think if Mario could have anybody pass him up, and any of the records that he holds, I think he would love for it to be Sid." Jonathan Bombouli is a Tribune Review staff writer. Reach him at jbombouli@tribweb.com or via Twitter at BombouliTrib. Nate Smallwood, Tribune Review. The Penguins' Sidney Crosby skates prior to puck drop at their second game of the Stanley Cup playoff inside of PPG Paints Arena on April 13, 2018. Getty Images. Sidney Crosby of the Penguins takes a third-period shot against the Flyers in Game 3 on April 15, 2018, in Philadelphia.